I found out I owned 900 acres overnight, but the strangest part wasn't the land, it was the people already living on it. When the lawyer handed me the inheritance papers, he looked at me like he was passing a live grenade. I thought it was a mistake. My family never owned anything bigger than a small shop, but the documents were legit. Surveys, signatures, maps, a massive stretch of forest, fields, and even a private road. Mine. I drove out the next morning just to see if the universe was pranking me. But the universe wasn't the problem. The HOA was. The moment I turned onto gravel road, a group of neatly dressed board members stepped out like they were guarding a royal palace. They demanded to know why I was trespassing on HOA property. I just held up the deed and watched their faces melt. Turns out the entire neighborhood, those perfect houses, those fences, those fancy little garden signs, was built on land they never owned. Not an inch. Their developer had leased access, not the soil itself, and when the previous owner died, everything defaulted to me. They had no clue. They tried everything. Threats, fines, intimidation. One even waved a clipboard like it was a weapon. But every time they opened their mouths, I pointed to the deed. And every time they got quieter. By the end of the week, the same board that tried to kick me off my own road was suddenly begging for meetings, offering deals, proposing partnerships. The trespasser had become the landlord. I didn't want revenge. I didn't want chaos. But watching an HOA realize they built their empire on someone else's dirt was satisfying. I stood on a quiet hill overlooking rooftops that technically sat on my soil and realized power isn't about force. It's about truth written in ink. My truth was 900 acres wide, and whether they liked it or not, the ground beneath their polished driveways now answered to me.